This is the Crude Cast. In each episode, we delve deep into the heart of the oil and gas industry, exploring vital importance of safety practices, effective communication, and the power of teamwork. Subscribe now and stay tuned for another captivating episode of the Crude Cast. This is the Crude Cast. Today, we have anchoring and confirmation bias. In the world of workplace communication, there's a phenomenon known as anchoring and confirmation bias, and today we're diving deep into this topic. But wait, don't be thrown off by the legal term, leading the witness. This discussion is relevant to all, especially in the oil and gas industry, so let's explore it together. Anchoring bias, in a nutshell, is our tendency to heavily rely on the first piece of information presented to us. Think of it as the anchor that holds our perception in place. It's like starting a puzzle with a few pieces already in position. It sets the tone for how we see the rest of the picture. For instance, if someone describes a colleague as difficult, that anchor may color your perception, making it challenging to see them differently. Now here's a real-world scenario. Imagine you're switching facilities and you hear rumors that certain people are risky to work around or have confrontational behavior. In my recent experience, I encouraged the situation 3 times. Surprisingly, it turned out to be true in only one case. My initial skepticism helped me approach the situation with an open mind. I soon realized that people change, and my anchor had been unreasonably set by someone who had worked with these individuals before they had changed. It's a reminder that context matters, and sometimes trust in a reliable source can influence our anchors. Have you ever seen anchor bias at work? Consider the scenario, "Hey, come check out this dump valve for me. I think something's wrong with it." They'll likely find exactly what you anchored them to, confirming your belief. Why does this happen? Well, our minds are efficient but lazy. They prefer the path of least resistance, which often leads to confirmation bias. So what's the solution? Instead of leading the witness, anchor them in what you see and then ask open-ended questions. For example, inquire about why a certain parameter is increasing or decreasing. Encourage a discussion that allows them to share their insights without preconceived notion. It's a challenging cycle to break, but it's essential for effective communication. Have you encountered anchor bias and confirmation bias? Share your stories and insights in the comments below, and don't forget to pass on this eye-opening podcast with your colleagues. Sign up below to keep in touch, and find more at www.crudecommunication.com. Thanks for listening.